Hello, it's a new month and a new season. Guess what? It's July, is the half of the year. And oh boy, it has been an amazing 2024 already. Don't you think so? If it hasn't been amazing for you, it's okay. It's also okay. You have another 6 months to make it amazing. You are welcome to my channel. This is Minding Your Tomorrow with Oma. And if you're just tuning into this channel, then you are in the right place. This is where we discuss everything about your dreams, your goals, your vision, growing in life, redefining your part in life, and just all together being successful. Like I said, my name is Joma Ezani, but you can call me Oma, and this is Minding Your Tomorrow. Today on today's topic, we are looking at the power of a half-year retreat, realign and refocus. Over the course of my career, I've heard people talk about retreat, taking out time, doing your retreat. And I actually did not know how powerful a retreat is until I started doing it myself. And you know, for a long time, we are on a move. We are on an autopilot move. We keep moving. We keep moving. But this retreat helps us to, take a drop back a bit, don't we? Take a pause, right? And just realign and look at what we have been doing so far. What have you been doing for the past 6 months? What have you been focusing on for the past 6 months? What are the set goals you had for the past 6 months? Where are you now? How do you want the next 6 months to be? So, but imagine if you didn't have the time to take a pause and look at what your life has been for the past 6 months. How do you want to know where you need to be in the next 6 months? What things you need to change? What you need to adjust from here and there, from time to time? How do you want to know what you need to do? So today we are just looking at, it's just basic flow of things that we need to do, how we need to reflect and realign our part while preparing for the next 6 months. First and first, why do I need to take a retreat? Why do I need to pause? Isn't it a waste of time? I'm probably wasting one whole day that I would use to achieve something important, and then use it to be thinking about what has passed. Why looking at what I have done when I can just move on, set new goals, and get to do so much more. One reason why you should take a pause, refocus, readjust yourself is accountability. So you set goals. You wouldn't know how far you have come in your goals if you keep setting more goals, right? You need to take time, pause, look at what goals have I set in the course of the year. In the beginning of what goals did I set in the beginning of the year? What goals did I set even in the course of the year? Yes. And then tell yourself, how far? Where am I with these goals? What have I done so far? What have I been doing with my life? What have I achieved? And in taking account of what you have done and the goals you have set and what you have achieved, you'll be grateful for where you are. That's if you have achieved so much more. If you've been doing so well, you will be grateful. And if you're grateful for the results you've gotten, you'll be re-energized. You will be remotivated to face the next 6 months. You'll be motivated. You'll be you have a new burst of energy, right? So first reason why you should take a retreat and find out, how far have I gone in the last 6 months is because it feels good to see that you've done something with this last 6 months. Yes, it feels good. It feels so good to look at yourself and say, yes, I've done something with myself. I was diligent. I did something. And this is one of the fueling power you need to pursue the next 6 months. Number one, it realigns you. You will see what you have done wrong, what you are doing, what you're about to do, and you will see how you need to refocus. if you have veered off focus of from the what you planned for yourself in January, you would realign yourself back to focus. Number three is it will help you understand where you are and where you are going to. Do you even need those goals you set in January? With what you know now and the experiences you've had in the last 6 months and where your life is beginning to tilt towards in the last 6 months, do you really need those goals you set in January? For instance, I set tons of goals in January. And in the course of the last 6 months, my life has delved into a trajectory that I didn't even see coming. My life have moved, it has shifted. And now taking this pause now to take a look at my next 6 months, I had to realign myself. I had to reset goals. I had to, you know, adjust myself to come into the reality of where I am now and the things that I need to achieve. There are some goals that I had to drop because I didn't need them anymore. Where my life is going right now, I need new goals to fill in the other goals. So, what are you adjusting? It gives you the opportunity to adjust your life, it gives you the opportunity to realign yourself. So that is one of the importance of taking the time now. And the retreat, a lot of people said retreat, you have to have money, you have to book a hotel, you don't have to do all that, especially for a half year retreat. For a full year retreat, I always tell people to for the end of year retreat, you might need to take some time out. Take it as a vacation, take it as a short time, save towards it, plan for it, take it as a reward you want to give to yourself for the good work you have done in the year. Go somewhere fine, go somewhere beautiful. But this is a half year retreat. You can shut down your Saturday. And decide not to go for that wedding. Decide not to go for that hiking. Decide just to wake up in the morning, sit in your house, drink water, come up in the morning, arrange your house the way you want it to be arranged, drink your coffee the way you want it to be done, sit down, bring a paper, bring a pen, bring your journal, look at your goals, and just shut down your phone. Don't look at Instagram. Don't look at Facebook. Don't look at YouTube. Don't even look at anything. Don't watch TV. All you need is focus on your journal. Look at your journal. Look at what you're doing, what you're about to do, and just dedicate that day to realigning your next 6 months. It's important. Whatever you think you sacrificed that day, trust me, you will gain 1,000 times of it just by taking that day off to look at what you have to do and where you are. These are the things that you gain from just taking some time off to retreat and say, what have I been doing the last 6 months? Best of all, it fuels your motivation. If you have been doing so much in the last 6 months, it rejuvenates you. It gives you this boost of excitement, this adrenaline that pumps you up and makes you want to achieve way much more. For you to say, oh my God, these are the goals that I set for myself in 2024, and I nailed it. I hit all of them on point, on target. Won't you like that to be your story? Won't you like to be, happy about that and then just see that you can do this? You can do this. Do you understand? So it's important for you to take a pause. What are the questions you should ask yourself when you go for this retreat? Number one, what goals did I set in 2024? How many have I achieved? How and what did I do to achieve the ones that I achieved? How many goals did I flunk in? And why? What were my challenges? What lessons did I learn? What are the pressing goals for the next 6 months? What goals am I keeping and why? What goals am I dropping and why? How am I doing spiritually, physically, mentally? Now, this is important. This is one of the most important questions of all the questions that I've said and I've asked you to ask yourself today. This is one of the most important questions, which is how am I doing physically? mentally, spiritually, psychologically, and otherwise? What's my mental state? What is getting to me? What are my beliefs? How am I holding on to my beliefs? Because I don't know what you believe in, but it's good to believe in something and hold on to it, especially in these trying times in the world where we are right now. It's important that you believe in something and hold on to it. Where am I spiritually? I'm a Christian. I believe in God. Where is my relationship with God? Where am I taking, how is my relationship with God growing? What is my health status? When last did I go for a checkup? Is my health deteriorating? Am I adding so much weight? Am I losing so much weight? Is something disturbing me? Where am I physically? So these are the questions you need to answer to yourself. You need them. You need to answer these questions. You need to tell yourself where you are, and this will help you feel your next 6 months. These are the things that you need when you're going for a retreat. Like I've mentioned earlier, you need to set aside the time, a day. I like a day. You can stay 2 hours, but I don't see you going through all this in 2 hours, right? So if you ask me, I'll say take a day. There's a way I do it. I'm not saying do it the way I do it, but I mean, if it works for you, that's fine, right? I wake up in the morning, I do everything that I need to do with myself, tidy my house, clean up, have my bath, have a beautiful breakfast. These are the kind of days that I treat myself. If I want to order like a bowl of ice cream, I could order a bowl of ice cream. If I want to order pizza, I could order pizza. Just don't make the day too boring. You're not going for a funeral. You're just trying to activate your next six months. Do you understand? So you do all that, you get them ready. Nothing takes you out. Do you understand? Get everything you need ready in the house. Turn off your television. Turn off your phones. And then sit down with your book. See, that's why I don't do retreats with phone. That's why I don't do journal with phone. Because sometimes you just need to turn that phone off. Do you understand? You just need to turn it off. So turn off your phones. Nobody's calling you. They will not die. One of my friend Ben will say, nothing will spoil, nobody will die. They will not die. It's one day. If they don't hear from you one day, the world will not stop. It will continue. Do you understand? So just turn everything off, shut everything down, and carry your goals. What are my goals? Now, I would like you to bring a book that you want to read. Now, you might not finish a book in one day, but if you can read a chapter or two of the book, it's important. It just sets your mind into that mood of trying to activate something meaningful in your life. Get a book, get your journal, get some papers. Because, I mean, you don't scribble everything inside your journal, but you can scribble a lot in a piece of paper. Get some papers so that after you can transfer them like you would like to into your journal. Get your pen. If you're a Christian, get a Bible. I like to start with praying, praising God, and then praying and then reading the Bible, right? Get your Bible, get your prayer journal, get, anything you want to get. Set them aside. Go and have your bath, brush your teeth, and come and sit down and say, the day has begun. So you can set 2 hours interval so that you don't wear yourself out. Every 2 hours, 30 minutes break. Every 2 hours, 30 minutes break. The 30 minutes break is for you to cool off. Because sometimes your head will be very hot. Kai! Anger! For some of us who probably are experiencing new fears, new terrain, so like anxiety. For some who have achieved, oof, I can't keep myself. Hey, I'm enjoying this life. This is fun. This is fun. I've done so well. It's time to, just, eat that pizza and be happy. For some, it's anger, it's pain. It's pain. What am I doing? So that ice cream will cool off your chest. It will cool the pain. It will cool the one. Just take it. You don't take it every day. Don't make it a habit. Yes. Take the ice cream. Calm yourself. And then take your time to reflect. And when you're done reflecting, don't forget to set new powerful goals. Set new powerful goals. Write down the habits that you need to build to accomplish that goal. Because one thing we do is that we set goals, but we don't set the habits that we need to build to accomplish the goals. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you take some time off this weekend, next weekend. Let it not be more than this July. Let it not pass July. Let it not enter August. Try and do it this July. This first weekend of July, second weekend of July, third weekend of July, even the last weekend of July would be a good idea. Take some time off, retreat, look at the past 6 months, and look at this next 6 months and see what you need to take off and what you need to put back in. I hope this has been helpful. This is Minding Your Tomorrow. My name is Oma, and I hope you come back, subscribe, hit that bell for notification, and we'll be here waiting for you to share more experiences with you. Peace out.